Imagine trying to silence somebody
Just imagine for a second.
on the worldwide interwebs and instead accidentally giving them a whole storyline to amplify their voice. Because that's what happened to me.
This is gonna be good.
Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I have a little bit of a different video for you today. We're gonna have a little story time. We're talking about Mary Kay and a Mary Kay hun who thought she was real powerful. And let's just say that it did not go even close to the way she planned. And we're going to talk all about it. So as a lot of you know, I frequently call people out on their bullshit, specifically when they are taking part in predatory business practices, much like the business practices that happen within Mary Kay. And as it turns out, the leaders in these companies don't really like it that much when I do that.
Gee, I wonder why.
And in my humble opinion, I do think it could be because they do not have control of the information that is not coming out of their mouths or coming from their channels or their platforms. They feel like they need to gain that control back.
You can't be such a control freak, man.
Let's talk about the way that this individual tried to gain that control back and how it exploded in her face. On April 9th, I had a video, much like my other videos, go up on my channel for people to view. This video was regarding a training that a Mary Kay top leader put out for her team. It was a public training on YouTube for the public to watch, for anyone to watch, for anyone to see and listen to. Now, this isn't even the first time that I covered this individual. I actually have at least 3 other videos on my channel that I have covered this exact individual from her trainings that were publicly posted on YouTube. For whatever reason, this video that I put up in April of 2026 is the one that set her off. She didn't like it. I feel like there were worse ones, but this is the one she chose. But any Hoosier, there I was on April 10th, 2026, minding my own business, sitting on the couch, watching the NASA live stream and seeing the amazing astronauts that circled the moon splash down in the Pacific Ocean.
What a time to be alive, huh?
This is all very much more important than the Mary Kay drama that was unfolding on my YouTube channel that I didn't even know about. But while we were waiting for the front porch to be inflated and floating in the ocean for the astronauts,
Boy, that took forever.
I picked up my phone and started doom scrolling. Part of my doom scrolling is checking my YouTube comments. So I pull up YouTube and I see I have a comment.
Oh, yay!
From the consultant that I posted a video about yesterday. Now, this isn't the first time this happened. I'm totally okay with it. I would be naive to think that nobody is ever going to see a video that I make about them. I know that this is a possibility when I make a video and put it out. The comments were diabolical. Let's take a look at a few. The first one was praising me. In my eyes, at least.
Oh my god, thank you so much for promoting my video and increasing my SEO. I mean, it's like my mom says, if they aren't talking about you online, are you even someone? I'm only emboldened to work my business more, so thank you.
And I just winked at her. You got it, boo. Anytime. I thought that was it. I was like, oh, cool. You know, she said her piece. It's all in good fun. So I figured, you know what? Harmless. Let's move on with our life.
But there's more.
After she said it's helping her reach and helping her SEO with my video being public, she then responded to my wink with,
Also submitted a sweet little copyright removal request via YouTube. Wink, wink.
ma'am, that goes against what you just said, you fucking weirdo.
Just my opinion.
So I said, best of luck. Can't wait to read the report.
Here's something you should know about me.
I don't play when it comes to my work. So at this point, I know she submitted a copyright removal request. If she wasn't fibbing, I knew what was coming. So I went about my business.
Something more important.
The front porch was inflated and I needed to see what was going on. I needed to watch these amazing humans be carried to the ship safely and know that they made it back home. Because I was going to be crushed if they were not okay. We all know how that ended. So we were good by the time that happened.
Anyway, back to me.
After that comment exchange, she continued in the comments. I'm not going to read through all of the comments because there were a lot, and I don't know if those will be reinstated once the video is reinstated. So I'll put the screenshots that I grabbed up on the screen for you to see. She started going after you guys.
Wait, what?
The ones that don't put the content on my channel, the ones that don't create the content on my channel, the ones that don't make the commentary on my channel. This is my channel, my content. I choose what goes up on my channel. Do not attack my audience. So as she's going after my audience, she claims that I invited her to my comment section to essentially talk shit to the people watching my content.
What the actual?
I wasn't having it. So I reassured everyone. I said, please know I would never invite someone who uses ad hominem and lazy insults instead of actually providing arguments to prove my commentary wrong into my community ever. Me using a publicly posted YouTube video as an example of why MLMs like Mary Kay are problematic is never an invitation for this embarrassing behavior. And she said,
Who's embarrassed? I've learned that I could help an old woman cross the street out of the goodness of my heart. And channels like this would say so cringe. So there's really no point in trying to have an actual conversation.
mind you, she never tried to have an actual conversation. Ever. She just went into my comment section and started a war and then reported me for copyright, which didn't even happen. There was no copyright infringement at all. And furthermore, I don't think anybody in my community or my comment section or anybody that watches my videos would say that helping an old woman cross the street is so cringe. So get a grip. That's your argument. That's your fucking argument. I'm convinced she didn't even watch the video. She just thought that I put her video up to monetize off of it, but it was completely changed. It was a totally different video, and it was her as an example of why Mary Kay is a fucking joke, and this doesn't help her argument. So let's carry on. I said, laugh my fucking ass off. You have no idea who I'd help or what I do outside of my videos. Trust me, you're going to look back at this one day and be embarrassed. I'm speaking from experience. And then I said to her, did you even try an actual conversation with me before coming in the comment section to belittle my audience? They didn't create this video. I did. I have an Instagram account linked with an open DM inbox and my email address. But you went here to the audience. Not a good look. Not a good look at all. But then, of course, she had more to say that didn't even make sense because she probably realized she fucked up.
It was at this moment that she knew she fucked up.
It is very apparent that she believes that copyright infringement is the same as her not liking when people talk about her. That's not the same. Sorry.
Actually, no. I'm not sorry.
Once you put public content on the internet, fair game, baby. Let's go. You got my videos. Go for it. Have fun. Like I said, I'm not naive to the fact that people could talk shit about me also. And I talk shit about myself also. Life is so much easier when you just accept it. So if she's watching this, I want to give her a quick breakdown of what copyright infringement would entail and why the Fair Use Act protects both me and her if she wanted to react to my video. Copyright law in the US exists to protect original works of creators. In short, and in terms of YouTube or Instagram or social media in general, it's in place to ensure someone doesn't take your 100% original work and just not change it at all and upload it to their channel to make money off of it with the same message.
Here's an example.
If I took her video that I reacted to and didn't react to it, didn't edit it, didn't do anything and just put it on my channel and monetized it, I would be guilty of copyright infringement. I did not do that. When we're talking about YouTube creators, there's something called fair use. It's the Fair Use Act in the copyright law. So because commentary creators like those in spaces like the anti-MLM community do transform content and make it completely different, it is protected by the Fair Use Act.
Sorry, not sorry.
So knowing my rights as a creator, being protected under the Fair Use Act, and having 7 years of YouTube experience under my belt, I thought, surely this is an easy fix. I didn't do anything wrong. Let me just log into YouTube and fix it.
Wrong.
YouTube apparently now heavily relies on AI to remove any copyright takedown requests. And apparently if the AI detects the full work or a certain amount of the work in your video, they will automatically take it down, give you a strike. So when that happens, YouTube says, we're done here. This is your battle. Figure it out. So with that, I had two choices. I was either going to say, okay, I'll take the video down, walk away with my tail between my legs and lick my wounds, or accept the copyright strike, which can destroy my channel, or I can fight it. I can dispute it. And at this big age, I have already lost almost everything. So your girl said, let's fight.
This means war.
Called her out. I said, okay, if you think I infringed on your copyright rights, lawyer up, meet me in court. So let's talk about what happens when you do decide to fight a copyright takedown request and a copyright strike on your channel. First of all, I want to talk about the copyright strike. If the copyright strike stayed, if I didn't fight it, YouTube now has the option where you can take a copyright class, and after 90 days from you taking that class and taking the test, they'll take the strike away. So preemptively, I did that anyway, just to be safe. And then I said, you, here's your counterclaim.
Game on, baby.
So what happens from there when you say, I don't accept this strike and I'm not taking my video down, you have to submit the counterclaim directly to the individual who tried to get your shit taken down. So I submitted my counterclaim. I explained how my work was part of fair use. It was completely transformed. The meaning is different. All of the things that make it fair use, I put in that counterclaim.
Hey, I come prepared.
It goes directly to the individual that I reacted to, and she has to do what she wants to do with it. She has 10 US business days from the time that I submitted the counterclaim. And I'm not going to lie to you. As I sit here on Monday, April 20th, she still has 4 days, 4 long days to email me back, serve me with papers. Anything can happen, and I'm terrified, but I believe that I know my rights. And if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. And then this video will just, I don't even know if it will get published, but I don't believe I'm wrong. It's scary to fight a copyright takedown request. It is very scary. And I don't know if I did the right thing, and I'm scared, and hopefully I'm right. If I am right, I don't think a lawyer would even take her case on, because it is fair use and it wouldn't win in a court of law. So anyway, the ball is still in her court until this Friday at the time that I'm recording this. And if it's reinstated, it'll be linked in the description. If not, it is what it is, you know? I took the copyright strike and you know, we'll move on and deal with it. But Miss Lady Ma'am hasn't hit me up yet.
Sorry, your time is up.
If I go into my YouTube studio, like my little back office thing, it shows the copyright claim is still there. It still says like your video is removed, blah, blah, blah. Here's what's happened. And you could click like next steps. The only next step option that I have is to email this individual directly. So if you're seeing this video and there's a link in the description, we won. It's scary shit, y'all. It's scary to be a creator and spend so much time and energy and effort into creating work that could possibly be taken down because of a temper tantrum from a Mary Kay consultant. And they could just have your entire channel taken down. So with that said, I do understand why people just fold and they're just like, I'm taking it down. I don't want to fight this. What if they win? Everything you worked on is gone because you don't get it back. If I didn't have that video saved before they took it down, I'd never have it again. They take it. You don't have the analytics from it. You don't have the comments from it. You don't have the edit you did. You have nothing. And if you get enough copyright strikes, you lose your whole channel altogether. Every single video, if you don't have it backed up, is gone for the entirety of your life. So it's scary. It recently happened to Aaron Beast too with a different Mary Kay leader. To think that they're weaponizing copyright infringement when it's not actually happening makes them that much worse of a network marketing company. And it's only the Mary Kay Huns that have done it as of late. They're trying to control the information. They don't like other people talking about them.
Sounds culty.
Mary Kay wasn't covered that much up until recently, I feel like. And I think that is starting to get to these leaders, and they think that they can just go around copyright striking every creator on the YouTubes. And that's not how life works. I'm sorry that you're having a temper tantrum, but go do it in your own room, not in our comments section, and not in the copyright takedown request section. Go talk to your friends. Have a cup of tea. Go binge some Netflix if you need to. If you don't want to hear what we have to say, don't watch the video.
We got bigger problems than your fragile ego.
So anyway, let's take a look at her website. Because, you know, you can't copyright strike me for that.
Pretty and I'm petty as fuck.
Here we have her landing page. I've been looking forward to this all week, you guys. I'm not going to lie. Well, first, empowered women empower women. by having their videos taken down for copyright infringement that didn't actually happen? Go women. I believe in the power of a confident woman. Hi.
Not you, though.
Whether it's helping you look your best, obtaining the skills to run your own beauty consultant business, or through positive relationships, everything I strive to do is about making you feel important. I do feel important. You really had to take the time and energy to try to get me taken down from the internet and silence me. How important my words must be to you. When a woman finds her confidence, she is capable of anything, including fighting a copyright strike. Isn't it funny how she put that? I'm just kidding. It doesn't say that. Including taking risks to find her life's true calling. Only if her true calling is joining Mary Kay and not having any differing opinions than a Mary Kay consultant, right? Is that what you mean? Is that the fine print you didn't put? So then it tells us all about her. I don't care enough to know about her personal life. She has a quote from Mary Kay Ash. Successful people are ordinary people with extraordinary determination. Mary Kay Ash. Which is interesting because I called her out for, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I'll put the comment up here. Something along the lines of her business not being her own and everything revolving around Mary Kay Ash. And she said, I never mentioned Mary Kay Ash. You did. Ma'am, you literally are a Mary Kay consultant. You bought into Mary Kay Ash's company. She also does all of her videos with the Mary Kay Bible behind her, Mary Kay Ash's book with Mary Kay's face on it. And she regularly quotes Mary Kay Ash on her website, on her YouTube channel, on her Instagram. But it's your business. Why high achieving women choose to start a Mary Kay business? Flexibility, community. We all know about how I feel about a community being part of the MLM business structure. If you're not familiar, if you're new here, I hate it. I don't think a community should be monetized in this way. I don't think it should be based off of how successful your business is. Your community should be your community. Your people should be your people, regardless of what kind of money you have coming in, what kind of recruits you're getting, what kind of makeup you're selling. Your community should be your community, and it should never rely on money in any way, shape, or form ever, in my opinion. Not the way they promote their communities. Essentially, they promote their communities like besties and family members. Oh, and then we have prizes. Women in Mary Kay enjoy what Mary Kay Ash, oh, there you go, mentioning her again, referred to as Cinderella prizes. Monthly, quarterly, and annual prizes. And you can choose something fun or take the cash and create an experience for those you love. You want to be looked at like Cinderella, like a helpless woman that is stuck and needs saving from Mary Kay Ash's prizes?
That'll be a hard pass.
But go off, queen. Training, cool. And self-confidence. You could get self-confidence just by joining Mary Kay. I found my self-confidence by getting to know myself, not by getting to know Mary Kay Ash. Oh, and then of course you have tax benefits and all your tax deductions. But don't forget, you also have to pay your taxes. So anyway, I think that's enough about her. She's not that important. I think this proves that MLM leaders in Mary Kay and any other multi-level marketing company need to continue to be called out for trying to get people's money on the premise that they're going to get paid and earn diamond rings and have a community of women that are their best friends. These business practices deserve to be called out and questioned, as does any business practice. There's channels out here that talk about Amazon, that talk about Target, and no copyright strikes are being given because they know they can't control the information because it's not a cult. Anyway, let this be a lesson of what could happen when you try to silence criticism and it backfires. It just brings more eyes. So thank you. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on this ride. I hope it wasn't too boring. I hope it was insightful. And as always, thanks for hanging out with me while I talk a bunch of shit, and I will see you in the next one.